90% of cleaning businesses are fighting for the same client, using the same pricing, the same generic services, and the same marketing. And this is why they struggle to get clients. But if you understand branding, positioning, blue ocean strategy, and multi-layered marketing, you will not just get clients, you will dominate your market. And that is exactly what we'll be discussing in this video today. Now, before we even go ahead and talk about how to dominate your market, let's talk about why a lot of cleaning business never really dominates their market. Number one, they want to offer the same generic service that every other cleaning business is offering. They are easily replaceable because they do not create a brand memory. There's nothing special that is attached to their own cleaning services that is consistent, that gives the same vibe and the same energy. Next, they do not have a brand mission or a cause, and so this makes their cleaning business just like any other business out, makes them stuck in the red ocean competition. I could continue to mention it on and on. Now let's talk about these factors that actually make you dominate your industry or dominate your market as a cleaning business owner, which is branding, positioning, multi-layered marketing, and the blue ocean strategy. Let's talk about branding first of all. This is your secret weapon, and I believe a lot of cleaning business owners look at branding as the surface level branding, which they know that everybody executes, which is just the uniforms, the color, the logo. This is just the surface level branding that you know. This literally has nothing to do with the branding most of the time because it's just the peripheral part. The real branding, what actually promotes branding, what actually makes you a brand, is more than just the colors of the uniform, is more than just your logo. It goes more into stuff like identity, like the promise, like the perception that people have about your business, your brand story, who you are, integrated with your mission and the cause for creating your brand. Now let's talk about the identity. The identity is definitely maybe the name of your cleaning business, your logo, your color brand, and all that, which I said is a peripheral level of your branding. Starting with the least part, which is branding, I see a lot of cleaning business owners still get it wrong. This is just all about your name, your logo, your uniforms. And I see a lot of cleaning business now, they still want to maneuver things. For example, on social media pages like TikTok, for example, I see a lot of cleaning business owners changing their names to cleaning business in the state, cleaning business in the state. Now, this does not actually make you come first when in the search engine, because I've tried it multiple times, I've searched it, it doesn't really help. People want to see your name. Once they see a content, or let them liken that, feel the energy of that content with the name that pops up as your cleaning business name. Now, another thing is that you want to have something visual that once somebody comes along with your content, they know this is this so cleaning service content. Whenever we upload content at Smart Cleaning Service, we always make sure our logo is somewhere around the content. Like immediately you come across the content, you say, oh, this is this cleaning service content, even before looking at the name. So this is a way to even go along with the identity, which, however, this identity part is even the least of branding. Now let's talk about those that really makes you a brand, which is the mission and the cause. Now when it comes to mission, the mission and the cause, this is the strongest part of branding, and this is where domination actually occurs. You want to make sure there is a mission to your cleaning service. This is not even about the niche and the target audience and all that. You want to make sure your brand has a mission to it and a cause. Now this can be two different things, and I gave you several examples, I think, in my previous videos or in my live lessons. I talked about how businesses, they help other people. You see, there's a particular guy I made example of. He goes out to feed homeless people, clothe them, and then feed them and just make them happy. And then at the end of the day, he will tell people that if they can continue to buy his carrot good, he wants to meet a target of feeding and making maybe 1 million people homeless and happy within a year by the end of 2026, I think thereabout. And I also gave an example of a lady who has a cooking brand, something like that. She has a food brand, but she's also promoting snooker tournament. Why? Because this is also a mission. It doesn't have to be you giving out to people. It doesn't have to be you feeding people. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but it just has to be something that triggers people emotion, especially your target audience emotion. I also give example of what we do at Smart Girl Cleaning Services. We feed widows, single moms, women that are struggling even at their old age, doing some kind of jobs that are just, really, really bad for their age. That women that are really struggling at very, very old age, maybe women that helps you carry things in the market and all, we go out there, we fit them, we do things like that. So that is also branding. And when we're giving out, we have this sticker on whatever we're giving out, and whenever we clean people's house, we always put that sticker that smart girl cleaned this house and somebody got fed. So that is like a tag. It makes our clients feel like, oh, I have this tag, I'm also part of the movement. So that is pretty much it. So when you're being branding, there has to be something that tags your audience, like, oh, this person was part of this movement. People love that feeling that they were part of a movement, that anybody can see that this person was actually part of those that contributed to this movement. That is another thing you want to take note of. Then you want to make sure you put this on social media, let them align this with your brand. And another thing is consistency. You don't just do it once and just relax. This is something you want to continuously do so that people can release that vibe, that energy, and that feeling to your business. Now let's talk about the cost. It doesn't just stop at you just doing something to give up to impact. Another thing is like you can start a movement, just like the Clean Quora Day that I'm currently working on. This is a movement. This is something that you do monthly, maybe sanitization. The neatest street goes on with a gift. People post videos of them cleaning their street, or a family achieved goal of cleaning a particular area, before and after pictures, and they tag your cleaning company and they put an hashtag also like Clean Quora Day. This goes a long way to make your business go viral. It gives your business this prestige, not only on the civilian level but even on the governmental level, and it just has a way of taking you up there. You become just more than another cleaning service owner out there. Now bear in mind that this is the strongest part of branding, and this is where you actually dominate the cleaning industry. To understand that people do not follow businesses, they follow movement. It is movement that it really gets the uproar on social media platform. It is movement that usually get the hashtag. It is movement that usually get the tagging. So people do not follow you as a business. People will not feel like, oh, let's emulate this, except you start up a movement. So this is one thing that can get you really uproar and viral on social media platform and can get people talking about your business. Lead a movement. From this mission and cause, you are able to fulfill a promise, a consistent promise to a particular audience or a particular city. You're able to give them this perception that, oh, this is what cleaning service is all about. And at the end of everything, you are able to create a brand story that you always tell people on your business page. Say, for example, I've told my story severally on my page as a single mom who started this business to help other single moms get job, which is the maid service, and to also give back to mothers. That is a brand story there, and that is exactly what I am doing. And I'm also giving back and helping my state, helping my country, putting the little I can into building my country. That is a brand story I was able to carve out right there. Now, you don't just stop at that. You want to be consistent with the vibe. You want to be consistent with the message. You want to be consistent with the brand story. And you want to be consistent with the energy. That's pretty much everything for branding. If you want to learn more about branding, I already have everything packed for you in the Booked and Busy book that I created. I'm going to be linking it in the description. Now, let's move ahead to the Blue Ocean strategy. Before we talk about what the Blue Ocean strategy is, let's talk about what Red Ocean strategy is. The Red Ocean market is where you have overly competitive other business owners, where your business is actually crowded. You are doing the same thing with every other person. So it makes you, like a cat eats dog kind of situation, where you feel like, oh, this person has to go down for me to go up. Meanwhile, the real world that God has actually created for us is vast, and anybody can succeed. I can be making billions, you can be making billions. There's enough for everybody to go around. But because creativity is lacking in most business owners' mind, that is why a lot of people get stuck in the Red Ocean strategy. Now, that's pretty much what the Red Ocean strategies mean. When you are doing the same deep cleaning, the same post-construction cleaning, the same everything with every other person. Now, this is how to go about it, creating your own Blue Ocean strategy. This is where you stand alone. You become alone in your market. You carve out something that makes you stand out. And how do you do this? You have to innovate your own offer. You have to innovate your own niche. You have to carve out your own target audience. It is as simple as that. I've made a lot of video explaining how to carve out your target audience and your niche. And you can also get in-depth knowledge on this in the Booked and Busy book. Find it in the description also. So while creating your own niche and your target audience, alongside you build a community of people when you're talking, when you're creating content, always have in mind that you're talking to a set of people. This guides you to create your content. It guides you to select your market message and all that. I've said this times without number. So you create a community of people that you're always responding to in the comment of your business messages and all that. It makes it more of a community of people, a gathering of people that you're talking to, and these people want you and not anybody else to do their cleaning service, especially because the offer and the service that you created is specially targeted towards them. Now, I always say this, that this does not mean that people will not come and book you for other service. It doesn't mean that somebody outside your target audience need might not come and book you. It just simply means these are the people that you craft your message about. These are the people that your offer is all about. But other people can come and book you as long as they match the kind of people that can pay you and they respect you and they understand your guidelines. You can also offer them your services. So therefore, with the Blue Ocean strategies, you are the center of the movement. Now let's talk about positioning. Now, positioning is another aspect that I feel like a lot of cleaning business miss out on. And this is where you have to educate your audience. You have to create a category ownership. Since I promote the maid service niche, I want to make sure I educate mothers on how to clean maybe their couches on their own in their house. They don't necessarily need a steamer. If they don't have the funds or they are not ready to get in an industrial cleaning service yet, this is how they can clean their couch in their house. You want to teach them little things like, oh, you can just get a steamer with a pot lid, a baking soda and liquid soap in a warm water. These are you can just clean your couch, or these are simple ways that you can wrap your towels. You want to give these little things, you want to educate them. Now, a lot of cleaning business, a lot of people find it wrong because they feel like when you educate them, people don't need you more. But whereas on the flip side, when you educate people more, people know that people trust you more. People feel like you are more capable to teach them, or you are more capable to coach them, or to actually earn a consultation, or even earn being booked by people. It is wrong for you to think because you are educating people, they might not book your service. The truth is that when you educate people, you become an authority. People see you as the go-to person whenever they need services in that aspect, because they see that you've exemplified your expertise and they can trust you more with the services. So you need to always educate your audience. But how are you even going to educate your audience when you don't know your audience? That is the importance of knowing your target audience, like we discussed earlier, carving out your niche and all that in the Red Ocean strategy and building an offer for them. Now, positioning, you also want to create a category. You want to create a category ownership, in the sense that, oh, this category in this state, I'm the go-to person. Whenever anybody thinks of this maid service or anything, you want people to also always mention your name, that, oh, go to this person, check out this person. This person is the go-to person. Finally, let's talk about the multi-layered marketing system, another striking part of dominating your industry. And this is exactly how your domination will become visible by everybody. You become a name that is imprinted in people's mind and in their subconscious brain. They want to see, you want to make sure they see you everywhere and anywhere. Now, this goes as much as maybe online, offline, and referral. So I'll be putting it out into 3 categories, which is the online, offline, and referrals. First of all, online, you want to make sure that people are always seeing you. On your business page, you want to post at least 3 to 4 times per week. Consistency matters. And you want to go on live as much as possible. You don't have to go on live and educate them always online. You want to be online. You want you want your staff to always make sure they put maybe your social media platform on live whenever they are at work. For example, if some of your clients, some of your workers are at a particular place and they are working, you want to demonstrate an online live. Nobody has to be talking. Let them just be on live while they are working, they are cleaning. Whether it's your maid, whether it's a cleaning service you're offering, go on live. Just video them as they are cleaning. The idea is that for people to see you, you want more people to just be seeing you. Even if people stay on the live for 1 minute, 2 minutes, you just want them to see you and look at the company's name. They can flip after them. Now they've known you. New people, strangers are getting to know you and see your business name. And that is the exact idea. That is what we want. We want your name to be on people's mind. You can also go on live demos, maybe physical demos on live. Or coming to that in the offline part. But online, you want to make sure that as much as possible, you create content at least 3 to 4 times a week. which are relevant content that not only educative, entertaining, and inspiring. You can even create content like prayer content for your target audience. Sometimes I do, dear Elohim mamas, may you be fruitful this week, blah 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 blah, that, as long as you know your community. So you want to create content like that, you want to go on live. It doesn't have to mean you have to be doing anything. You can even be cleaning your home and go on live. The idea is that let them just see the business name and they can even wipe off. Anybody that wants to learn how to clean or see you do, they can continue watching. So that is that for online. Another thing you want to remember for online is that you want to run ads from time to time. Paid ad is also one thing that will make you stand out. As far as you are doing it right, you are telling your brand story, people are seeing your significance, you are giving them an offer, and you're just creating the right ads. If you want to learn how to create the proper ads for your cleaning business, again, get the book I'm Busy. There are lots of reviews on it already. I might maybe even put some pictures around this video now of reviews, 5-star reviews that people are already dropping on the book I'm Busy. Now let's move ahead to offline marketing, which is the guerrilla marketing. Now this is where I feel like a lot of cleaning business owners are already slacking, because people feel like they want to leave everything online. But guess what? Not everybody is going to find you online, and not even everybody is online. Not everybody is an online freak. I hope you get me. So sometimes guerrilla marketing captures people's mind before they even go online. If you're the kind of person that is driving out of your estate every day and you're seeing a particular billboard of a cleaning service, and one day you need a cleaning service, where will you think of going first? You think of that billboard. You're always in people's mind. They are passing a particular street, or they are going at the front of their gate, they are seeing your billboard. They get to another person's gate, they are seeing your billboard with the same energy, with the same vibe, with the same message. You are imprinting your name in people's mind. You are imprinting your name in their subconscious. Like, they literally think about you whenever they hear anything cleaning. The first thing that comes to their mind is you. And this goes as much as even radio stations. If you want to do promos on radio stations every now and then, this goes as much as even maybe distributing hand flyers, hand fans, and live demos. You can even go to supermarkets, put your roll-up stand there. You can pay to be part of their screen like supermarket screens in high traffic area. There are lots of creativity that you can bring into guerrilla marketing, and I feel like guerrilla marketing is one of my favorites, especially street board. It is leverage, because you just put it there like a year or 2 years. It might not even fail, but if it fails, you can just change it. But a year, it is still working out and it's still giving you clients here and there. That's pretty much it for offline marketing. And the idea is that for offline marketing, this is capable of actually exploding your business. Like, they go from here to here, they see you. They go from here to here, they see you. And by you, I mean your business display. Finally, let's talk about referral, which is one of the multi-layered marketing. This is something you might not necessarily want to rely on, but you need to have ambassadors in places that are aligned with your target audience and goals. For example, you want to make sure you have ambassadors, maybe luxury spas, where we have ambassadors because we target busy mom. Any busy mom that actually goes to a luxury spa is also our target audience, because those are the kind of people that will target. So we have ambassadors in like spas. There's a kind of commission that these spa owners get when they recommend it, when they recommend us to any of these women. We also have ambassadors in luxury hair salons. So you want to monitor your target audience and know the kind of places they also frequent. So we look at hair salons, we look at spa, we look at massage homes for women and all that. So you can carve out your own depending on your own target audience. So that's pretty much it for referrals. When you have some kind of commission, or you've been able to come to a particular agreement with these owners, you will be able to work hand in hand. For your own audience, you can refer them, and for their own audience or their clients, they can refer you. So this becomes like a flow of you getting clients from this kind of people. You can put your flyers there. They will talk about you when their clients come. You can, we have this clinic company. If you engage our service, this like, this is just a flow of, how do you manage your home? We have this maid service that does very well. I've recommended her to so many of my clients. So you just need to have ambassadors of people that are always promoting you, and both of you stand to gain from promoting each other. So that's pretty much it on how to dominate your market. If you can follow all these rules like I've explained, back to back, you definitely dominate your industry, you dominate your market. And not only that, you become the go-to person whenever cleaning is mentioned in your state or even in the Nigeria as a whole. If you want more in-depth on how to create your multi-layered marketing and how to dominate your industry, how to create your brand, I've already stated out everything, how to carve out your target audience and niche. Everything has been fully stated out in the Booked and Busy book. Be sure to lay your hands on one today, because as soon as January 1st, 2026, the price shoots up. That will be all for today. Be sure to join us on live every 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on how to create a profitable brand in Nigeria series, or 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on your question and answer.